You sing beautifully on the soundtrack. Is there more pressure now that you've won an Oscar for a role that involves singing?
No, I was okay. You know, it was a simple, sweet little lullaby, and obviously, and I didn't have to do it on camera. So, and nobody knew the song. I think with "I Dreamed of Dreams," you know, the song's been sung so well by so many people. There was a lot more pressure going into it with that experience. This one felt a lot more relaxed.
In what ways did you feel the soundtrack helped bring the film to life?
Rio and Brazil is definitely a character in the movie, and it's a country and a city with such a strong musical identity, so it just brought in another layer, another sense of fun. I also think it kind of allowed the characters to be musical and to have fun. But did you feel like it made the film, it opened it up in any way?
Yeah. I really like the soundtrack, like the different types of music. Is it weird acting with just your voice, and what technique would you use to bring out your emotions?
I guess the biggest difference is getting used to feeling that much more animated, and you have, you know, you're allowed to, I don't know, make your face more expressive than you would if it was in a live action film, and you sort of, and you feel really dumb at first. You kind of feel like you're being such a fool of yourself, but then eventually you realize that's what you got to do for this, and it's appropriate for this, and it's nice that to have that freedom to try different ways and to get to act in different styles for different types of films.
Nigel steals a lot of the scenes because he's just so funny.
He certainly is.
Do you ever ask the scriptwriters for funny lines to compare with him?
This is an ensemble film, so everybody plays their part, and I kind of felt like when I read the script that Jewel was there to, you know, I think she's funny in her own way, but she's kind of there to provide a lot more of the emotion in the story, to sort of ground, to give the other characters something to work off of within their own journeys. So, no, but, and also there's no competing with Nigel. I mean, he's so funny and so evil, and you can't compete with evil unless you are yourself a villain. So maybe in the third one, maybe if Jewel gets like possessed or something and she becomes a villain, then I can ask for that.
That would be great. Animation films take such a long time to make. How do you get yourself back into character after long breaks of recording?
That's a really good question. Usually what happens is you wind up working for maybe about 20 minutes, you do a scene, and then during that time you kind of relax, you find your way back into it.
Can you relax while watching a film you've been in, or do you find it weird hearing your voice on the film?
I relax in the parts that I'm not in, and when you hear yourself, a part of your brain gets switched on. I find that like in a live action film, it takes me actually years before I can relax enough to see it. I have to feel very separated, not just from the experience of making the film, but I also have to feel very separate from who I was when I made it. So like I remember, I think I watched The Princess Diaries like 5 years after I made it, and I felt like I was watching my little sister or something, and I was able to actually see it and sit and enjoy the film as an audience member for the first time. So yeah.
Thanks for talking to me today.
It was such a pleasure. Good luck with everything.
Yeah!